Let's begin with quads, calves, and hips. We're going to begin here with our activation. We're starting with 10 regular squats. Be sure to step your feet slightly wider than hips width apart. Make sure that you're sitting back on the heels, pressing the knees out, and the toes should be slightly pointed out. You want to squeeze the glutes at the top of the squat. Next, we're going to take our feet out wide for 10 sumo squats. Make sure that your feet are slightly pointed forward, sitting back on the heels, legs wide, sitting down on the heels, squeezing up, not locking the knees, but squeezing through the glutes. We have 10 sumo squats. We're going to do 3 rounds of each of these guys, all right? Finally, we're going to go into 10 close-legged squats. Okay, so our feet are hips width apart, sitting back on the heels, pressing the knees out, dropping low, squeezing the glutes up top. All right, again, we have 10 reps of each of these, 3 rounds, all right? So that's 90 activation squats, all right? Next, we're going to go into our strength portion. I want you to grab a set of dumbbells. This can be 8s, 10s, or 12s. We're going to begin with a side lunge into a squat, sitting back on the heels, making sure that you're not lunging into the knee, all right? Once you hit that lunge, you should be able to lift both toes. That's a way to tell if you're doing the lunge correctly, if you're sitting back on the heels or if you're pressing into the knee. Okay, we have 10 of these on each side, 3 rounds. Next, we're going into our seated dumbbell leg extension. You want to find an elevated surface where your legs can hang. Find you an 8, 10, or 12, or even a 15-pound dumbbell. Squeezing it between the feet. We're leaning back, core tight, and we're extending those legs. You have 12 reps of these. Next, we have some seated band hip abductors. We're going to get 20 reps in. So you want a really tight resistance band here. Put it up above the knees. Slide to the edge of your seat. Bring the feet together, and we are pressing the knees out against the band, allowing those feet to slightly roll open in order to get the full abduction in this movement, guys. Really pushing out against that band, keeping the core tight, squeezing out. Next, we go into Bulgarian split lunges. So you want an elevated surface and a dumbbell, allowing that dumbbell to hang down to the left side. Step the right foot back. Make sure that the left knee does not extend past the left foot as you pulse down and press up. Make sure that back foot is flat on your elevated surface. Your core is tight. You can use 5s, 8s, 10s, 12s, even 15s here for this Bulgarian pulse lunge, all right? We have 10 of these on each leg. And for the burn up, we're doing 12 dumbbell side explosive step ups on each side. Stepping up and throwing the opposite knee up into the air quick and fast, landing back down on the ground with a bent knee. Using that momentum to explode back up, squeezing the glute up top, guys.